Yes, that's right. Today we are going to talk about VR apps that might be useful if you have to work remotely. And we're talking about virtual presentations here, business meetings, trainings, education, and so many other things. VR has many use cases, so I could go on forever. Anyways, this video is based on an article by Road to VR, so if you want to learn more about this subject, then check out the link in the description below. Yeah, so why don't we just start off with apps that you definitely want to use for team collaborations or presentations. There are a few apps that have been made for this, that have been designed for professionals who, want to meet, discuss, present, and make collective decisions. And one of those apps is Meet in VR. Let's check it out, shall we?
Welcome to the workspace of the future. It's a place where you can be creative in ways you didn't know possible. Where you can feel truly together, no matter where you are in the world. A workspace that you can teleport to in a matter of seconds. Welcome to Meet in VR.
Meet in VR lets you work together from anywhere at any time by having meetings in interactive VR spaces. It makes sure that activities which are impossible in real life or very hard to do remotely can be done virtually. Not only does this app give you the space to present and review products and 3D models, it also lets you brainstorm, sketch, mind map, and have team building activities. Another one that could be interesting for you and your colleagues is Glue.
Introducing the next generation of Glue. In Glue, you enter three-dimensional, customizable virtual spaces, equipped with a variety of co-creation tools. Interact with teammates as if you were face-to-face in the same physical space, or work asymmetrically whenever it suits you. Everything's optimized for effective remote collaboration, enabling you to overcome the limitations of video conferencing.
Glue is a modern virtual extension of your workplace, a global environment where high-performance teams come together to learn, share, plan, and create. It's an efficient platform that uses VR to its full potential, but also has added recent advances, such as 3D graphics and cloud computing. Next to Meet in VR and Glue, there is also an app called Connect 2, and this one looks very, very tight.
Welcome, my name is Bart, and you're inside our virtual collaboration platform Connect 2, which allows multiple users being able to collaborate together within existing 3D content. But how does that look like? Well, let's meet my colleague Steve. Hi Steve.
Hey guys, hey Bart.
So it works as follows, Steve. We have our Connect 2 cloud platform, which is this virtual office right in right now, which allows users using device-agnostic clients to join in from various devices. Currently, we're using the Oculus Quest, but we can also join from, flat screens like PC or even PCVR solutions. But what's really interesting is we can use our own existing 3D content.
Connect 2 gives you an immersive and interactive experience in where physical distances become something from the past. In this app, you can meet up with your co-workers, import 3D files that you can show off later, and most unique is that you can change your surroundings to make it more personal and more accurate to your existing work floor. Next up is Meeting Room. I know, it has the best name ever, but watch and learn. So yeah, Meeting Room gives you the opportunity to hop into virtual spaces with awesome presentation tools. But what this application does best is bringing people together. It is cross-platform, meaning that you and your colleagues can join the conversation with not only a VR headset, but also a phone or tablet. This makes it easy for everyone to participate in important meetings from wherever they are. So last but not least in the list of apps that you should use for team collaborations or presentations is Dream.
Hey guys, Idan and Doug here from Dream.
Hi, guys.
We're going to launch today a new exciting feature which will let you call anybody you'd like outside of VR, even if they don't have a headset, using any web service that uses a webcam and mic. So you can call them on Skype, on Google Hangouts, or even if you want to, you could stream directly to YouTube and Facebook Live. You'll see that's the music. Hey, Idan, how's it going?
How you doing?
Good. Hey, how's it going?
So we're just showing off this new feature we built for Dream that lets us call anybody, even if they don't have a headset. So you're in Tel Aviv, right?
Yeah.
And as far as I can tell, you don't have a headset on, but maybe I'm wrong.
No
I don't
headset
think
here.
so.
In Dream, you can work together with your team just as you would in real life, but without the constraints or frustrations. Everything happens in one place, meaning that you don't have to fiddle around with awkward teleportation mechanics and have to fight complicated interfaces while you're doing so. Next to talking to your colleagues, you can also call people with your virtual phone. Welcome to the future. So talking about the future, there is one more application that I have to mention, and that is vSpatial. This is an immersive workspace that connects users to their computer applications and co-workers in an amazing way that makes their jobs easier and more delightful. It leverages the magic of VR and makes it possible for all participants in a meeting to easily share multiple applications. This all happens simply and seamlessly, with the voice conversation moving to the next level with innovative controls and crystal clear spatial audio. Okay, moving on to social VR platforms. Also very important. And yes, social VR platforms are made for connecting users for general and usually entertainment purposes like discussions, group events, activities, and more. And while there are so many of these social VR apps out there, we are going to focus on the ones that might provide value to those looking for remote working solutions rather than gaming and entertainment. The first app we are going to start with in this segment is AltSpace. AltSpace is one of the VR hotspots to attend live shows, meetups, cool classes, and more with friendly people from around the world. All thanks to the magic of virtual reality, you can easily start your own meetup, show, or class and discover the next frontier. The next app might come in as a surprise, but is getting used a lot, and that is Big Screen.
Use our subtle two-way mirror to kind of...
Expensive, we're talking free.
Use cases of Big Screen include both entertainment and productivity. It's used as a virtual living room to watch movies, play video games, browse the web, and hang out with friends. But it's also a tool for remote teams to collaborate together in virtual offices. This next app is also quite exotic because it uses web VR. So that means that you don't have to install anything. You can just, use your browser and dive into VR. I'm of course talking about Mozilla Hubs. Not much has to be said about Mozilla Hubs. It's super easy to learn and super easy to master. Just like Big Screen and also Altspace, it's a place where you can hang out with friends or colleagues. But the biggest difference is that you do not have to install anything. You just use the internet and that's it. Super simple. Then we have Facebook Horizon. Yes.
This is Horizon. Think of me as your guide / self-appointed spokes avatar, here to show you around. You know, Horizon is filled with possibilities. You can play stuff, make stuff, fly stuff. Whoa! Really love the stash, Stuart.
What up, Stuart?
Wait, I want a mustache. Horizon isn't about rules or limits or pants. Or people telling you not to fly an airplane while drinking your fresh ground, fair trade, French press morning coffee through a curly straw. Isn't that right, Debbie? Mm-hmm. It's about getting out there and trying new things, making your mark, making friends with an Australian named Mark.
Oh, actually, I'm from New Zealand.
In Facebook Horizon, you can discover what inspires you and then make it come to life. Whether it's a new location, unique communities, fun events, or interesting activities, you build it how you see it. The last one in the lineup of social VR platforms is VTime, and this app has been around for as long as I can remember, but is a very solid one. In VTime, you can chat, hang out, and share amazing destinations with people from around the world. And that's what makes this app so special. You can go to environments that are truly magical, that are interactive in ways you have never seen before. And bonus points, it also supports AR. So other ones that I should definitely mention are Rec Room, Somnium Space, Sensar, and of course VR Chat. These are apps that are mainly getting used for entertainment reasons, but we do see some companies using them for other purposes as well. Okay, time to move into education and training. What apps should you use in this field? Well, that's a very good question. It's all about, of course, collaboration tools that are built with an eye towards remote education, training, lectures, and large presentations. You just want to make sure that you can focus on what you are trying to learn people instead of having to deal with all these complicated controls. So that's what it's mainly all about. We're gonna start with Engage, one of my favorite platforms.
We all experience the world in unique ways. Through our senses, we gather information and build cognitive process to understand concepts. This is how we learn. But what if we could push these boundaries past our physical world? What if you could communicate with anyone in the world, yet feel like you were in the same room? If you could meet and learn from teammates globally, sharing media and ideas, or jump into a simulated training.
But the real test is being able to do the right thing in a stressful situation.
To gain a deeper understanding of the task at hand.
And when just squeezing the trigger to squeeze the valve. You have ventilated the baby, and now it's time to reassess.
Engage is an education and corporate training platform in VR. It empowers educators and companies to host meetings, presentations, classes, and events with people across the world. With the tools this app has to offer, it becomes really easy to build and create your own program, allowing you to teach whatever you want by just creating it in virtual reality. You can choose to host your VR sessions live or record and save them for others to experience later. This is an awesome way of exploring VR. So if you are, let's say, active in the healthcare scene, then this might be an interesting one too. It's called Oxford Medical Simulation, and it's all about training, serious training. Oxford's Medical Simulation, also known as OMS, delivers award-winning medical simulation using VR to train healthcare professionals to provide consistently world-class patient management without risking lives. The OMS VR platform allows nursing students to access flexible, immersive and engaging scenarios whenever they need to, achieving first-rate educational outcomes while saving time, space and money. What else, Nathie? Well, there is also an app called Roomie. Whether you're looking for a ready-to-use tool to boost communication or something more specialized for training simulations, Roomie has you covered. Out of the box and ready to use, you can start educating your distributed team with faster turnkey solutions. This app is a true blessing. And talking about applications that are a true blessing in VR, these two are also worth highlighting. I'm of course talking about Acadicus and Wanda VR. Now, Acadicus provides a flexible method for delivering a wide variety of training scenarios. Yeah, let's move on to a different segment, and that is design, creation and prototyping. These apps lean toward collaborative spatial design, sketching and brainstorming. And the first one that, you know, might be useful is Sketchbox. Yes. Go from an idea to a working VR prototype in just a few minutes. In Sketchbox, you just import your files, build your scenes, and transform your assets in a VR storyboard that everyone can understand. Finally, you can design for AR and VR without using a game engine or engaging developer. This app makes everything look so simple. The next one is called The Weld, and no, this has nothing to do with Safari in VR. That's a total different subject. The Weld lets you make faster and more confident decisions by putting your stakeholders inside your design remotely. This app can be accessed from wherever you are and allows you to effectively communicate spatial concepts through immersive design reviews that unlock better alignment. And then we have Soft Space. Soft Space is a spatial thinking tool for creative individuals and teams. Inside this application, you can build beautiful virtual project spaces where you can organize, develop and communicate your best ideas. And that's all I wanted to talk about today. If this video was useful, then be sure to share it with others. That would be nice. And if you are, let's say, interested in the more visualization part of things, then I would recommend you to check out the article by Road to VR, because they dive deeper into apps such as NVIDIA Holodeck and also Stage, Symmetry, Vision XR, Visible and so many others. So yes, go and give it a read. It's very cool, very interesting, and yes, that's about it. Thanks for watching, and now it's time for me to, well, sign off. And as I always say, and I see you all next time. See you in the metaverse. Bye bye. See ya later. Yes.